YouTube, what is up, gun family? It is your boy Grayman47 with another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you stopping by. Check out some of the content, and if you like that content, smash that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell. If you like this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, give me a like, and also share this video. All right, now that that is out of the way, let's talk about today's video. We're gonna get into it. I have an Olight Odin Mini that I just purchased, and I just actually bought this light for a new weapon that I just bought. If you saw my last video on my Daniel Defense PDW, you know I'm excited about that. Originally, I had a different light on there. I had a Streamlight TLR1, which really didn't fit too well on this pistol, so I did decide to change it out. So I did go with the Olight Odin Mini. So let's get into this video. Let's get into this light. I'm not going to get too detailed and too specific with the light. If you want all the specs, you could go to Olight's website and get all the specs that you want. I'm just going to kind of give you an overview, let you know what the main features of this light is, and then that way you can decide whether this is something that you would be interested in purchasing and integrating into your weapon system. So let's dig in, y'all. All right, y'all, so let's dig into the Olight Odin Mini. Hey, I gotta say, one of the first things I like to do is take a look at the packaging that you get from any manufacturer that puts out a product, especially that's supposed to be quality. So I gotta say that Olight did a good job with boxing and packaging this item. Nice sturdy box. Nice picture of the light on the front of it. Also tells you that there's 240 meter throw on it and a maximum lumens of 1250. So they advertise that right on the box, and then also on the back, and I don't know if the camera will pick this up or not, they give you all of the specifics or specs on the light. So good job marketing and presenting the product. As you guys know, I already opened up the product because it's on the pistol itself. But some of the other additional things that they give you in the box is, and I seem to have lost the other one, but they give you 2 zip ties so that you can zip tie your cords onto your railing if you need to, which I'll show you here shortly because I did do that. They also give you a USB recharger, for the light itself. That's one of the things I love about Olight, is that all of their lights, or at least all of the ones that I've seen and I've purchased, are rechargeable. So if you have a quality light and a light that looks good and is quality and is rechargeable, that's a deal maker for me. I wish some of the other manufacturers would do the same thing and just make them rechargeable. It gives you an opportunity to turn the light on and off during drills, during just practicing in your home, and all of those things without worrying about killing the battery, because those batteries sometimes are difficult to find, and then some of them, depending on what type they are, not only difficult to find but also can be expensive. So good job to Olight for making most of their lights rechargeable. They also give you a little box in here which includes that charger. It also includes a wrench so that you can take the mount on and off for your rail as well, and also some additional M-Lok screws. I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but it is an M-Lok system, so it mounts very easily to an M-Lok rail. They also give you a manual, like most products down there, at the bottom as well. Here are those additional screws, those M-Lok screws and fasteners as well in that little casing. So like I said, they do a good job in terms of presentation and what they give you for the money. So let's take a look. I'm gonna move all this to the side. Let's take a look at the actual light as it's mounted to my PDW. And one of the things I like about this light is that, again, it's the Mini, so it's the smaller version of it, the big brother Olight Odin, and it works very well for smaller weapons like this PDW with a 7-inch barrel and a 6-inch M-Lok rail. So as you can see, it fits right on this small barrel extremely well. So the way that this works is you have a couple different things going on here, a couple different options and things you can do with this light. One of the things that you can do is when you mount it to the M-Lok rail itself, they give you the 45-degree angle mount, which a lot of times you don't always get that with all lights. You might have to purchase that in addition to what you've already gotten. So this coming with the light is a really nice thing that they do. It makes the value of the light and the purchase of the light much better. So the way that it works, very simple. Once you mount this on, and you can mount it on a few different ways. You can put the mount down here and have the light more on the side, more at like the 3 o'clock position. I just mounted it here so it's kind of like up top a little bit. I just like that position better. I think it fits better and it takes up less space. When it's on the side, sometimes I feel like it sticks out a little bit more. So when you put it in a backpack, you want it to be as small as possible. But the way that they have it mounted on is very easy to take off. All you have to do, and I'll come back to this shortly, is take off the end cap here, which is attached to the pressure pad. And there is a little button on here that you can lock and unlock this on the mount. So if you make sure that it's turned to unlock and press this button in, the light itself slides right off. All right, and when you hold this light, you will, right away you notice just the quality of it. It feels sturdy, it feels like it's well built. It doesn't feel like it has any polymer other than maybe the lens, and the lens may be glass also. Just an extremely durable feeling light. So I like that about it as well. And again, it's the Mini, so it's not super big. So you can take this light off, right off of your rail very easily and use it as maybe like a scout light. And if you press this back button here, if you press it part of the way in, it gives you the low setting, which is 250 lumens. And if you press it all the way in, you get the high setting of 1250 lumens. So you can use this as a handheld scout light as well. And then you can throw it right back on simply by sliding it on. And once you slide it on, it won't come off. You can't pull it off unless you press this button in. Once you press this button in, it'll slide right off. All right, and then there's some additional security just so that you don't accidentally bump this button and knock it off. There's some additional security if you turn the knob back to lock. Even if you press this button, it won't come off. So there's some additional security there. So I really like that about the light. You get, a good solid quality mount that comes with it for the M-Lok. And then in addition to that, you can attach the end cap to it simply by sticking it right on. It's magnetic, same way that you're going to charge. Same way that you're going to charge it. It's magnetic on the back. The charger connects to it magnetically. It's red once you put it in and plug it in the wall. It's red here showing that it needs to be charged. I think it turns green or blue. I think it's green once it's fully charged. All right, so this end cap is magnetic as well. One of the issues that some folks had with some of these Olights is that when you put these magnets on, they were worried that it might get caught up and pulled right off, snagged onto something. So Olight did kind of fix that or remedy that by putting a little collar right here. If you press this, push this collar in, it locks it so that you can't just pull it right off. All right, but you can pull it, if you want to take it off, it's as simple as pulling this collar back and pulling the end cap right off. All right, so that's a pretty nice feature that they also have. The pressure pad is Picatinny rail. You can stick it on a Picatinny rail, and I just stuck it right on the Picatinny rail on the top of this pistol. And then I just ran the wire down the side, and then as you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not, but I was able to zip tie the cord right down in between a couple of the rails, the slots on the M-Lok rail. So that worked pretty well for me. All right, and then I usually hold the pistol kind of like a C-grip right here. So that pressure pad is out of the way. I'm not going to inadvertently, accidentally hit it. But if I want to actuate it, all I do is just kind of reach up and get it. All right, and it has two functions here. You can either hold it down slightly and it is momentary, and then you can let it go and it's back off, or you can push it all the way down and it clicks, gives you an audible click. and it stays on. It's a constant on. Now, one of the things to know is we talked earlier, I said that it has a low light of 250 lumens and a high of 1250. When you use the pressure pad as opposed to the button on the back, you're only going to get the high setting of 1250, which is what I want anyways. So I'm kind of glad that they have it set up that you don't have to kind of like toggle through the different levels and whatnot. It's one setting, 1250, and that's all you got. I kind of like that myself. All right. So guys, in a nutshell, that is it with the Olight Odin Mini. I just wanted to show you guys, like I said, I pulled a Streamlight TLR1 off of this pistol and I put this one on. I think this one will be much more functional. You know, it's a brighter light. I think it's more durable. It also has the pressure pad on it. And it has the M-Lok mount that you can put it in different positions. So I just think that this is going to be much more functional. I like it a lot. It looks good too. As you guys know, I like my guns to function first, and then I also like it to look good. And I do think this Odin looks good on here. All right. So do me a favor, drop some comments down in the comment section. If you've already had some experience with the Olight Odin Mini, let me know what you think about it. If you're thinking about purchasing it, let me know that too. I always want to hear what you guys got to say. All right, y'all, thanks for riding with me on another one. I appreciate it. Always appreciate your support. And we're looking forward to 2022 for some more content and some good things to come. So make sure you ride with me all through 2022 as well. All right, like I always say, if you ain't packing, you're slacking. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.